Hiya. I just got to the dentist. I'm just in the waiting room. But the entire journey here, I was thinking about something that popped up on my Instagram feed. And it was a footage which the poster claims has come from Gaza. And it's of young children who presumably have been blown to pieces due to bombing. Now, I say claim because one thing that we do in the news, well, there are several things we do in the news. One of the things that we do in the news is we always verify the footage that we have received from various contacts that we have both in Israel and in Gaza. We have loads of contacts, and we will always go through a very strict verification process before we post anything up online and before we put anything on our programs. But the difference between what we do and perhaps what other people do is there is no verification, but also there's no warning. We will not show the blown off heads of anybody, let alone children. We won't do that because it comes down to taste and decency. We are able to tell a story whilst not showing those pictures. We can talk about the extremeness of particular footage. We will always blur the faces of people or what's left of somebody after an attack. And what will not happen with what you do, will not scroll through your feed, happen upon an ITV News or BBC News or CNN or Fox or anywhere. Channel 4, you will not be scrolling through and happen upon, without any warning, footage or a picture of anybody's head blown in, let alone a child's. Now, this isn't like a political thing at all. Part of my job is to be impartial and not, that's what I do, and it's not about that. What it is about is, please think about what it is that you're posting. A story can be told. The severity of a story, the awfulness of a story, the awful, indescribable violence of a story can be told without forcing extreme images upon the person who is following you online, who is reading your content, and who is consuming your content. I have to deal with images every day at work. We get those images in, we blur those images. We choose not to show certain images because it is just too much. We choose to tell the story in different ways without showing those images. But that is my choice, that we blur it so you have a choice as to whether you watch it, whether you consume it, and we protect you from the worst of it because that is our job. The thing that I didn't want to see first thing this morning, when I'm lying in bed with my children, they didn't see it, don't worry. But what I deserve is to have a choice, and I have no choice. And it's now 11 o'clock in the morning, and I think I probably saw it at about, 6:30 this morning, 6:15 this morning when I woke up, and it's still in my brain. And I can't get it out. And this is a story that I've been telling through my job for a really long time. And yet that image, because I didn't know it was coming, is kind of etched in my brain, and it will be for a really long time. So this is kind of just me just sort of saying, please just think about what it is that you are posting up. You may not agree with the way that we tell the story, the way we're doing the story, but one thing you know that you will never get from us is extreme, awful images without us warning you what's coming, And we will not show the half blown up heads of kids. We just won't do that without blurring it, and even probably just won't do it at all, because there's a way of telling the story without doing that, and without leaving people, I don't know, with those images in their brains all day.